This is Bonnie, and I'm coming to you with this card. I think it's an absolutely beautiful card, and anybody would enjoy receiving this card. So it's a happy birthday card, and I used a lot of the new elements that are in the new 2012-2013 catalog. So let's get started. The first thing I did was I took a piece of scrap paper and I took this butterfly stamp set that's new in the catalog, and I'm going to use this butterfly with the butterfly punch that matches it. Now these two, it matches it perfectly. This one you just lose a little bit of the outline, but I'm okay with that, so that's why I choose this butterfly. So I'm going to stamp it up into the Raspberry Ripple. I'm going to stamp it on the bottom of the paper. I'm putting this in here. And I'm just going to punch it out. Then I took another piece of the Raspberry Ripple and I punched out another butterfly. I'm going to take a little bit of Tombow glue and I just kind of folded up my butterfly a little bit. I'm just holding it here for a couple of seconds so that the glue will take. There. Now I'll set that aside. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on the flowered part, this part of the card. So I'm going to take and I'm going to use some Versamark, and I'm going to stamp up the image. Put some little pressure on here. Okay, and then I'm going to get out the framelits. This is the label collection, and I ended up using this one, and I'm going to go and I'm going to cut it out on the Big Shot, and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and I have this all ready embossed, and while I was there I also embossed this one that we need. Now what I want to do is, because this is the same size as this and I want to have a little bit of the blue showing, so what I did was I went very carefully and just left a very tiny, I cut around it, left a tiny edging of white around this. That when you put it down, now you have a blue edge showing on the card. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to color it in. So I just kind of took some colors, and the colors I'm using are all in colors except for the Daffodil Delight. So I'm using Prima Petals, Gumball Green, Midnight Moss, Daffodil Delight, and Raspberry Rippled. Okay, so that's all the coloring. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Moonlight Moss, sorry, and I'm going to stamp up the Happy Birthday stamp set here, and right across the middle of this I'm going to stamp it just like so. Just love that stamp set. It's so pretty. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to put this together. I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half and you get at 4 1/4. Okay, and I've got a piece of Daffodil Delight that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I've already ran it through the embossing folder. So I'm gonna adhere this to that with my snail. So put that down. Then I'm going to take and adhere this right in the center. Just like that. Then I'm taking, I've already gone ahead and made my bow. I pre-made my bow. So I'm going to take some glue dots that I have. I'm going to put one in the butterfly wing. I'm going to put that right about there. And then I'm going to put one on the bow in the middle, and I'm going to stick that right there. And then I'm just going to snip down the ribbon a little bit. So that's it, and that's how I did that card. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Bye-bye.